Hello children, welcome to a science class. In our last class we have discussed about the common parts of flower, right? You have learned that flower is a reproductive part of plant. Okay, then you found the male reproductive parts and female reproductive parts of flower. Male reproductive parts and female reproductive parts of flower. Okay, here in this class first of all I will show you the diagram of a flower. From the diagram you will understand the different parts of flower. You will understand the male and female reproductive parts of flower. Okay, look here my dear. Here you can notice the common parts of flower. Common parts of flower. Okay, yes. Here you can see the sepal. Sepal is one of the part of flower. Petal is here. Petal. Then there are two major parts, major reproductive parts. First part is male reproductive part and second part is female reproductive part. Male reproductive part is called stamen. Here you can see the stamen. Female reproductive part is called pistil. Stamen and pistil. Stamen has two parts, right? Stamen has two parts. First part is called anther and filament. Here you can see the anther. Anther and filament, and you can see the anther here, no? Anther and filament are the two major parts of stamen. Two major parts of stamen. That means stamen is the male reproductive part. It contains anther and filament. Then here pistil is the female reproductive part. Pistil is the female reproductive part. Pistil contains three parts, right? Three parts. First one is stigma, style and ovary. Stigma, style and ovary are the three parts of pistil. Okay, so these are the major parts of flower. Major parts of flower. You can understand from this diagram. You can understand from this diagram. Major parts of flower. Clear? Yes. Then let us have a detailed discussion about the parts of flower from this flow chart. Parts of flower. Mainly the reproductive parts of flower. Reproductive parts of flower. First part is stamen. Stamen is the male reproductive part. Right? Male reproductive part. Very good. Second one is pistil. Pistil is the female reproductive part of flower. Female reproductive part of flower. Pistil. Okay, stamen and pistil are the two major reproductive parts of flower. Stamen contains filament and anther. Filament and anther. Pistil contains stigma, style and ovary. Pistil contains stigma, style and ovary. Here we have done, in the last class we have done one activity too, to observe the different parts of male reproductive and female reproductive parts, right? We have done an activity there. Yes, there you found the parts of stamen and pistil. Stamen and pistil. Then you can learn that parts from this flow chart. Understand? Yes, very good. Okay, here now you know that stamen is the male reproductive part. Stamen contains filament and anther. Anther contains, very good. Anther contains pollen grains, right? Anther contains pollen grains. Anther contains pollen grains. Anther contains pollen grains. Anther contains pollen grains. It contains, very good. Pollen grains contain male gametes, right? The pollen grains of anther contain male gametes. Male gametes. Male gametes. Now what about here? Yes, you know that pistil has stigma, style and ovary. Ovary contains ovules or eggs. Ovules or eggs. Ovary contains ovules or eggs. Ovules or eggs. Ovules or eggs contains, ovules contains which gametes? Yes, very good, female gametes. Eggs contain, ovules contain female gametes, right? Female gametes. Female gametes. So male gametes are here and female gametes are here. Okay, we have learned that in our last class. Okay, yes. Then we all like to watch the butterflies on flowers, right? Butterflies. What for the butterflies reach to flower? For what? Yes, they reach on the flowers to get nectar, right? They reach to flower to get the honey. Okay, then after that, no, you know that the flowers will fly from one flower to butterflies will fly from one flower to another flower, right? Yes. Okay, then what will happen that time? Yes, you know that during that time, no, the anther contain pollen grains, right? That pollen grains stick on the body of butterfly, then that pollen grain will be carried by butterfly to, yes, to another flower or to other parts of the flower. Okay, sometime, no, that time, you know that the pollen grains of anther will transfer to the stigma of flower. That means this pollen grain will transfer to the stigma of flower by butterflies, by honeybees, okay, by many factors. Pollen grains transfer to the stigma of flower. You know that process is called the transfer of pollen grain from the anther. Transfer of pollen grain from anther to the stigma is called, yes, very good, that is called pollination. You have learned that in your lower class, right? Pollination means transfer of pollen grain from anther to stigma of flower. Transfer of pollen grain from anther to stigma is called pollination. Pollination, no, you know that is called pollination. Okay, here you can understand about the pollination, no? Transfer of pollen grains from anther of a flower to the stigma. Transfer of pollen grain from anther to stigma is called pollination. That is called pollination. Okay, yes. So pollination means transfer of pollen grains from anther to stigma is called pollination. Transfer of pollen grains from anther to stigma is called pollination. Look again. Here is the anther, right? On the stamen. Okay, that pollen grains transfer to the stigma by pollinators. You know that butterflies, honeybees, okay, such type of factors are called pollinators because they are doing pollination. So with the help of the pollinators, no, pollination will happen with the help of pollinators. Pollinators help to transfer the pollen grain from stamen to stigma. That is called pollination. Okay, yes. Transfer of pollen grain from stamen to stigma is called pollination. From anther to stigma is called pollination. Then there are two types of pollination. Okay, let us have a discussion about the types of pollination. Okay. Here you can see the transfer of pollen grain. From anther to stigma. Of same flower. Anther to stigma of a flower. Same flower, no? Transfer of pollen grain from anther to stigma of same flower. That pollination is called self-pollination. This type of pollination is called self-pollination. Self-pollination. Self-pollination means transfer of pollen grain from anther to stigma. Anther to stigma of a same flower. Of a same flower, that is called self-pollination. That is called self-pollination. Self-pollination. Okay. Now here, you can see. Next one. Here, you can notice two flowers, right? Two flowers. Here also, pollen grains are transferring. Pollen grains are transferring from stamen to stigma of another flower. Not in same flower, no, of another flower. Another flower of same plant or different plants. Another flower of same plant or different plant of a same kind of plant. No? In a same kind of plant. In a same kind of plant. It should happen in the same kind of plant. Okay, if pollen grains are transferring from rose plant, from one flower of a rose plant, no, it should reach to the the rose flower of another plant. Okay, so the cross pollination should happen in between the two flowers of same kind of plant, same kind of plant. So the transferring of pollen grain from anther to stigma of different plant, of different flowers of same plant or different plant. Transferring of pollen grain from anther to stigma of different flowers of same plant or different plant. Same plant or different plant. That is called cross pollination. That is called cross pollination. So cross pollination should happen between two flowers. Should happen between two flowers. No. Okay, this is called cross pollination. Cross pollination. Cross pollination is called cross pollination. Cross pollination. Okay, this type of pollination is called cross pollination. So there are two types of pollination. First one is called self pollination. Second one is called cross pollination. First one is called self pollination, and second one is called cross pollination. Then after, what will happen after pollination? What will happen? Look here, my dear. Look here. Here is the stigma, style, and all. Okay. This part is called stigma, and here it is style, and here it is ovary. So you know that, no? During pollination, there pollen grains reach from the stigma, right? Pollen grains reach from stigma during pollination. Okay, then here the stigma and style and ovary. Ovary has, yes, inside the ovary, you know that ovary contain ovule or egg or ovule, right? Egg or ovule. Ovary contain egg or ovule. Here, egg or ovule. Inside the ovary. Clear? Yes, here, what reach here? Yes, pollen grains reach here. After pollination, the pollen grains reach here. Right? Pollen grains reach here. That pollen grains contain male gamete, right? That pollen grain contain male gamete. Pollen grain contain male gamete. And inside the ovary, here ovule is present. Ovule or egg. Ovule or egg contain female gamete. Ovule or egg contain female gamete. Ovule or egg contain female gamete. Then after pollination, you know the pollen grain reach on the stigma. Then from here, a tube start to arise. a tube starts to arise towards the ovary. A tube starts to arise towards the ovary. This tube is called pollen tube. The tube is called pollen tube. Pollen tube. The pollen tube will carry the male gamete. That means male gamete, no, from the pollen grain, no, the male gamete transfer to the pollen tube. Male gamete reaches to ovary. Reaches to ovary. Male gamete reaches to ovary. Then the inside the ovary, no, ovule contains female gamete, right? Female gamete. That means the male gamete which transfer to the pollen tube, no, fuse with the female gamete of ovary. That means the male gamete fuse with the female gamete. Fuse with the female gamete. Were inside the ovary. Were inside the ovary. Male gamete fused with the female gamete were inside the ovary. Inside the ovary. That will cause the formation of a new cell. That cell is called zygote. By the fusion of male and female gamete, no? By the fusion of male and female gamete, a new cell will form. That cell is called zygote. 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 So zygote form inside the ovary. Zygote form inside the ovary. Okay. Yes. Then this zygote, no, this zygote which form inside the ovary, no, this zygote which form inside the ovary, no, that will form as the seed. So seed will form here. So the ovule will become the seed, my dear. Seed will form here, right? Okay, after the formation of zygote, no, after the formation of zygote, no, the ovule will become the seed. This ovule will become seed. After the formation of zygote, this ovule will become the seed. Ovule will become the seed. Ovule will become the seed. Okay, and here, this ovary, right? This ovary will become the fruit. Ovary will become the fruit. Ovary will become the fruit, and the ovule will become the seed. The ovule will become the seed, and ovary will become this fruit. Okay, while the formation of the seed and fruit, no, all the other parts, style, stigma, everything flows from here. Flows from here. All the things flows from here, no? During the formation of seed and fruit, no? These all parts of flower flows from here. Flows from here. That means at last, yes, here it forms as a fruit. The ovule become, ovule form here as a seed, and ovary form here as a fruit. Understand? Okay, like this way, no, the formation of seed happen inside the fruit. Like this way, no, a flower will become the fruit and seed. Understood? Clear, right? Yes. I hope you understand about the points about the fertilization, about the pollination, and that will cause the formation of fruit and seed. And here, no, we found that the male gamete and female gamete fuse to form a new cell. That cell is called zygote. And this fusion of male and female gamete is called fertilization. Fertilization. So after pollination, here, no, fertilization will happen. Fertilization will cause the formation of zygote. That is called fertilization. Fusion of male and female gamete is called fertilization. That is called fertilization. Fusion of male and female gamete. Male gametes fuse with female gamete inside the ovary. That is called fertilization. That is called fertilization. Fertilization process. Clear? Fusion of male and female gamete causes the formation of zygote. By that takes place inside the ovary, right? So the ovule become the seed and ovary become the fruit. Ovule become the seed and ovary become the fruit. Clear? I hope you understand about it. Okay, my dear. Okay. Yes. Thank you. Thank you so much.